The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. The ball is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Stuck at the line, and now it'll be 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Complete out to the right. At the 20. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense in the hurry up here. First down, and they go right back to it. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. On 1st down, Allen. Andrews with the catch. And he'll go down here at the 16. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Ravens respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Bass now to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 36. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Wangu runs it in for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders break the tie here in the 1st. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Wilson all set now for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Working quickly here. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He lofts it deep left. Brought in inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get it down to a single point. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. Bass now to kick this away. Return coming here from the 12. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. They're going play action. That's caught. He found some space. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Vegas first down. Give now to the running back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Here he is on third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up fourth and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength.
Looking up towards the dome, can't bring it in clean.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner, because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it can go harmlessly out of bounds.
First and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Free inside the 30. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Bass now to kick this away. This is taken in at the 13. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line. And after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Brought in right side. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Third down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Win the early battle. Give them the leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They give it to him again. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Catch made over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush a passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Milton now. Dump off caught by his back.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. That's caught for the first. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I may love watching a great throw, but I love watching a well-done one too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll try and punch it in. Is in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders push their lead to 3. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Mitchell again. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. It's the Ravens with a 1st and 10. Again, this is Mitchell. Down to the 10. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Mitchell goes up and over for the touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. Bass now to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now a give left side. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 39. Wangu on the catch. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Trying again, following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Now the Raiders readying for the punt. And they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And this one is kicked up towards the clouds. Called for and received. Fair catch this time, but, oh, hang on. Flag down. Well, if there's an avoidable penalty, Brock, that's probably it. He just didn't let him make the fair catch, and that's going to help their field position considerably. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there. Man in motion, headed right. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. He sends this one to the end zone. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. Bass now to kick this away. He'll take this at the 10. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Throwing now, Milton. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Ravens might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Allen now on first down. This one's caught. It's Andrews near the sideline. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Amendola able to put it through. And that extends their lead to 14. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. With this kick, we're back underway, a spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Mitchell up the middle. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running right with Mitchell. Makes a cut. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Here's Mitchell. Runs inside the 35. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. Bass now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw, Milton. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Milton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
They're going for this. He puts everything behind this one. And it is picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are finally stopped on the return. They'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. Bass now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on 4th down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here's Milton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that lowers the gap to 25 points.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
First and 10 now from the 30. A give to Mitchell, running left. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Mitchell on the carry. Breaks the tackle, still going. Big gain, has them across the 40. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A gain they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got Andrews. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the Raiders get to it. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that 1st tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that 1st tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. That 2nd hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 32. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Oh, brother, it's another interception.
You know that quarterback? He's out in Denver now, Kate. Russell Wilson, he loves to say the separation is in the preparation. And when you're facing a DB that is all over the ball and now adding a 2nd interception to his ledger today, you know this guy was prepared, did his homework, and he's got...
That's grabbed inside the 30. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Bass now to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Offense up to the line fast. He's got it over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Raiders have the ball, and they have work to do to save their playoff run. First down, ball at the 36. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Second and 10 now. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Vegas first down. Milton. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Ravens take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a third time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best-case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Raider football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a... While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. The give here on 2nd. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Even after a solid 6 yards on that play, still a long ways to go here on 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
They motion the tight end over. 3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. He gets loose down the right side. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders putting up points in a game decided. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders take 7 points off the deficit. Well, the win may be lost, but their effort certainly isn't. They're going to try to get this one back after the score. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. Oh, and get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Oh, they try the lateral. It's a live ball. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed. They got him the ball back.
Andrews with the catch. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Ravens on the favorable end of this blowout. Mitchell will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. They've got to keep moving quick here. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Vacates quickly left side. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Ravens are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where...
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders return this one to the 10 before that return is halted. Pass now to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets... Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Milton to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first. From the red zone now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing now, Milton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Here he is on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Desperation time here on 4th. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said of how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
Completed to his running back. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Ravens continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Ravens tack on 7 more to their lead. Bass now to kick this away. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, one more snap to play here. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've